Welcome to the Veterans Gaming Podcast. This is Season 3, Episode 19 of my Bristol City career mode. Let's take a quick look at the standings, and then I'll go into what happened in the other leagues as well, and I'm going to do a little season in review. The league winners again, Liverpool, ended up winning the league with 80 points, edging out Manchester City, who again for the second year in a row finished with 79 points. Chelsea third, Aston Villa fourth. We beat Aston Villa at their park like a match day 34, 35-ish, and we really basically destroyed their hopes of winning the league. On the positive for my team, I was able to, I beat Liverpool once, I beat Man City once, I drew with Chelsea after the beatdown they gave me in the first match. I beat Aston Villa once. Arsenal and Spurs, that was kind of a different story. I think I might have beaten Newcastle United. I'm not sure, but you know those top four teams, the top five teams, I did relatively well against. We destroyed Liverpool the first time around. They destroyed us the second time around. So I beat them. I beat the top two teams at least once. So now we finished ninth. As you can see, we scored 100 goals, which is good. But look at the goals against, 115. But that's something that I think towards the end of the season, the last 10 matches of the season, I think that got better, except for the one game against Brentford. But I think overall, I think it's getting better. And I'm going to make some changes in the off season. I'm going to bring in a prospect from the youth academy that I think is going to really make a difference. But we'll get to that in a minute. I did finish ahead of Manchester United. So let's see what we got at the bottom of the table. Leeds United they're relegated. Bournemouth, believe this or not, Bournemouth swept us, and but I don't know why. For whatever reason, Brentford seemed to have our number. But they're going to get relegated along with Luton Town. Luton Town gave us one of the most embarrassing defeats that we had all season. So two of those three teams that really embarrassed us are going down. So let's see. In the FA Cup final, we're going to have Manchester City and Manchester United. So that's going to be a heck of a matchup. Manchester City, they did win the League Cup, beating Chelsea 2-1. PSG won the Super Cup early this season. In the Champions League final, Manchester City is going to take on PSG. So Manchester United not too far from a quadruple, winning the League Cup, in the FA Cup final, in the Champions League final, but they were pipped in the league by Liverpool, who lost to PSG in the semifinals. In the Europa League final that we competed in, Sporting CP will take on, from Portugal, they will take on Napoli from Italy. In the conference, the Europa Conference League, is going to be Lens and Copenhagen, who were against us. They played against us in the preliminary rounds of the Europa League, and then looks like you've got, I guess this is the World Cup that's going to come up, so we're not worried about no international competition. So let's go back here and let's look at other leagues and look at, hello, my one viewer, welcome to the Veterans Gaming Podcast. I just went, this is Season 3, Episode 19. Just finished my Premier League season. I'm just kind of doing a review of all the other leagues. Just so you know, Liverpool edged out Manchester City, by 1 point to win the Premier League. The three teams that are relegated are Leeds United, Bournemouth, and Luton Town. Manchester City and Manchester United will compete for the FA Cup final. Manchester City won the League Cup against Chelsea, and Manchester City is also in the Champions League final against PSG. So Manchester United, by winning if they win the Champions League and they win the FA Cup, they will have completed a cup treble, but unfortunately for them, Liverpool edged them out by 1 point in the league. So Manchester City barely missing out on a quadruple, but they might end up just winning that one trophy, which it would be the League Cup. So haven't gotten to the FA Cup final or the Champions League final yet. And so I'm just going to do a review of all the other competitions. In Argentina, River Plate, I guess they're ahead of Colón, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to look at more of the big leagues. Let's see, in Australia, Melbourne City is tops there. This is the Austrian Bundesliga. I'm assuming it's still going on. So Lask is ahead there. No, I'm not worried about that league. In Belgium, they won a pro league in Belgium. Club Brugge, they were pretty dominant, winning the league by 12 points. I'm assuming that this league is over, but it looks like they're going to win the league if it's not over yet. This is the Chinese league. We're not worried about that. The Danish Super League, Copenhagen, who we played against in the Europa League. Looks like right now they are ahead of Nordsjælland by 1 point and against Midtjylland by 2 points. I don't know how to pronounce those names. Okay, let's go to the bottom tier in this game, which is League Two. Let's see, Bristol Rovers, Tranmere Rovers, and Gillingham. They are the teams that are automatically going to get promoted to League One. And then in the playoffs, you've got Bradford City, Stevenage, Cambridge United, and Port Vale. So in real life, they do have the Conference League, which is one tier down. In this game, it is not. It's not the case. So basically, the worst team in England, if you go by tiers, is Sutton United. So they are the worst team in England. And no, I'm not going to take over Sutton United and go through 4 years of trying to get up promoted. I ain't going to play that. Now, maybe Bradford City, because way back when I was doing the PS4 career mode on FIFA 23, I did use Bradford City. So that's a thought. All right, in League One, you've got Lincoln City and Oxford United. They are going to get promoted automatically to the Championship. Sheffield Wednesday, Carlisle United, Peterborough, and Bolton will compete in the playoffs. Now, actually, in real life, Sheffield United and Peterborough played in the semifinals. Peterborough was up 4-0 in the first leg, and man, you got to look at that comeback on YouTube. Sheffield United scored 4, made it 4-0, and then Peterborough got a goal, and then it was 5-4, and then Sheffield Wednesday. I apologize. Sheffield Wednesday made it 5-5, and then they won a penalty shootout. It was crazy. If you want to look it up on YouTube. That was a wild comeback. And unfortunately, my old team Blackpool will not be going to the playoff. They missed out on the playoffs by goal differential, so Blackpool will stay in the third tier of British soccer. And the 4 teams that are going to get relegated to League Two: Leyton Orient, Burton Albion, Northampton, and Notts County. So they'll be going to the bottom. Lincoln City, Oxford United promoted, and then Sheffield Wednesday, Carlisle United, Peterborough, and Bolton. Bolton in the third tier. But let's see if they can win the playoff and head to the Championship. Now, this is where we got promoted from 2 years ago. So Burnley and Nottingham Forest will be coming back to the Barclays Premier League. In the playoffs, you're going to have Norwich. Basically, Norwich is going to be in the semifinals versus Middlesbrough. And then Southampton and Sheffield United, they will be going in the second semifinal. So I believe Watford got relegated from the Premier League last year. They're going to miss out on the playoffs on goal differential. So I know they're very, very disappointed. And so is Blackpool and Sunderland. They'll miss out by 1 point. And the bottom, you got Huddersfield Town. They're getting relegated. Charlton Athletic relegated, and Hull City. All those 3 teams are relegated to League One. I really love for Plymouth Argyle to get promoted, because when we were in the Championship, we got swept by them. Preston North End, I did a career mode with them prior to this one for Bristol City, and They were cutting a little close. They're finishing in 18th. Okay. The French league, no surprise, PSG uh, winning the league rather comfortably, and Bordeaux, Havre, and Clermont Foot are getting relegated. Angers and Saint Etienne is going back to the top flight of French soccer. And then the playoffs is going to be Troyes, Auxerre, and Caen. I don't know how they're doing that because I know the top two teams get promoted, but that's fine. In the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund dominant in the league, only lost one game, so they win, and then Bayern Munich, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen, Frankfurt, and make up the top five, and then Mainz is in sixth place. Leipzig, a very disappointing ninth place. Hoffenheim, Hanover, and Dusseldorf will get relegated. In the Bundesliga 2, Hamburg and Schalke, automatic promotion. I guess Heidenheim gets promoted too. And Ingolstadt, Karlsruhe, and Braunschweig, they're going to get relegated to the third tier, which is here. So let's skip that. This is the league in India. Serie A, Inter. Pretty comfortable, but how about Bergamo Calcio? A team you never really hear of. They finished second. And then Juventus, Napoli, Roma. I guess Roma's going to the Europa League. And it looks like Milan, AC Milan's going to go to the Conference League. And it's looking like Calcio, Juventus, and Napoli will be going in the Europa League. And in Serie A, Pisa, Como, and Frosinone are the teams that are going to get relegated. In Italian Serie B, Genoa and Cagliari automatically promoted to Serie A. And then they've got like a big ass playoff here. They've got like a 16 playoff with Sampdoria, Spezia, Cremonese, Parma, Palermo, and Venezia vying for promotion to Serie A. And I guess Ferrar Pisalo is the worst team in Italy with only 20 points. In the Eredivisie, which is in the Netherlands, Ajax wins the league by 1 point over Feyenoord, and PSV and Utrecht round up the top four. Okay, in this game there's no second division of Dutch soccer. This is the Norwegian league, which is still in its early stages. This is the Polish league, and it looks like Poznan beat edged out Legia Warsaw on a goal differential. And they also edged out Rakow. Okay, so that's the Polish league. In Portugal, Sporting edged out Porto by 1 point. So they'll be going into the Champions League. And then looks like Porto and Benfica will be going to the Europa League. And Braga and Vitória will be going to the Conference League, which I'm still not understanding that whole Europa Conference League deal. This is in Ireland, Bohemian. Okay, that's still kind of in the works there. This is the Korean League. Skip that. Romanian Super League, and it looks like it's going to be comfortably settled. It looks like Cluj with a 13-point lead. Looks like they're going to be comfortable winners in Romania. Saudi Arabia. Okay, Al Hilal. It looks like they're like the dynasty, I guess, in Saudi Arabia. Rangers edge out Celtic by 1 point, and look at the gap between first, second, and then between second and third, 27 points. So in Scotland, it's just Celtic and Rangers every year. Now in La Liga, look at this. Barcelona looks like they probably will hang on and win the Spanish league. There's one match left, but doesn't matter. It's going to come down to Alves and Cádiz to avoid relegation. Palmas, UD Las Palmas, and Granada are They're done. They're relegated. So looks like Barcelona are going to hold off. I don't see the goal differential is like 15. So unless if Barcelona lose their last match and Villarreal put up 20 goals, unless that happens, Barcelona's got the league. They've clinched the league title, and they held off Real Madrid. So props to Barcelona, and then Almeria and Valladolid will be two of the three teams that will automatically be promoted. Sweden, that league is still in its early stages. Switzerland, and it looks like BSC Young Boys comfortable winners of that league. In Turkey, Galatasaray repeat as champions. They hold off Fenerbahce yet again. So maybe Galatasaray is building another dynasty out there. MLS, Philadelphia is leading so far. Okay, so that's it. That's a roundup of all the leagues. Now let's get to our team, and this is kind of what the big change that I'm going to make is. I promoted my. If you notice the youth academy, there's no one there because I decided to promote all my youth academy prospects, and I found me a good one. I found me actually two good ones that I think are really going to help out in the future. So let's go to Squad Hub, and I'll show you who I'm talking about. Let's see, where's prospect? No, not Ashley Phillips. I got him in the transfer window. That's not who I'm talking about here. Where's he at? This guy, Thiago Barbosa, 63 overall. He's a 16-year-old he's showing great potential. Obviously no stats, but look at this here. He's lacking a bit in pace with 68. He's lacking in, but he's got good sprint speed. That's really all he has. That's green right now. But this is why I'm going to not only bring him into my senior squad, but I'm going to keep him. Look at this. Look at the play styles. Whip pass, interception, anticipation. He's a bruiser and long throw. So just based on this, you basically have a 16-year-old version of Mavropanos, but who's going to be better? I think Mavropanos played okay, but I don't think he fits this team. So he's basically going to be the kind of sacrificial guy here. So what I'm going to do is, he's in his prime. He's got all these play styles, but he just didn't seem to fit. And the other thing I noticed whenever he was playing center back, we gave up a lot more goals with him as the middle center back in that 3-4-3 formation than with Valerdi. So, and then I tried to put him in as the central defensive midfielder, and that really wasn't cutting it. And he's not. I don't think he'll work as a right wing back. So what I'm going to do with Mavropanos, whenever I get a chance, I'm going to put him in the transfer window. I'm going to try to get some money out of him. And Barbosa is going to be his replacement. Let's see, Mavropanos is 6'4". He's got power header, but so does Valerdi, who's a year younger, and he's got some. He's got some good traits too, but for whatever reason, the team played better. The defense was better with Valerdi. So let's see, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have 6 center backs. I was gonna get another center back in the transfer window, but upon looking at the stats for this young man, Thiago Barbosa, I've decided that I'm not going to need another center back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get what I need is a central defensive midfielder. So actually finding Thiago Barbosa through the youth academy, that's going to make it a lot. That just makes my transfer window decisions a lot easier. I don't know if I'm happy with the wingers that I have. I think. I'm very happy with the wing backs. I'm definitely going to. I'm gonna need at least one new goalkeeper. I'm gonna keep the Blanches, but Bazunu is gonna be gone, and I'm gonna let go of Vigoro. So I'm gonna need a third string goalkeeper. I might just try to get him through. I think I saw one that I liked. So but I'll get to that in a little bit. I'm very happy with the wingbacks. So this young man, he's on loan. Oh, Carlos, oh my goodness, he's a 74. And he's 18 years old. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? It's time to give this young Brazilian young man a chance. I don't know if he's left-footed or right-footed. He's a left-footed. So I think it's time for Cameron Pring, who's been great. But this 18-year-old, he's come. He's come. So I think it's time to. I think it's time to give this young 18-year-old a chance. Let's see, is he any good at crossing? He's about the same as with crossing. He's a bit. He's a little slower than Pring, but he's better dribbling. He's a better defender than Pring. So okay, so now I got another hard decision. This is going to be a hard decision, but I'm going to put Pring on the transfer list, and then Moda. I think Francisco Moda. I think he's going to be leaving. Let me see. Yeah, he's going to Germany. He's going to Union Berlin. So I'm going to have Jaws and I'm going to have Pereira. Then let's see. Mavropanos. I'm going to try to sell him, and if not, put him on loan. Okay, so that's the extent of my defense stuff. So really, like I said, what I'm going to do with Xavi Simmons, I'm going to send him on loan, because I'm going to look at this guy. This is another one of my youth prospects. George Cunningham, 16 years old, central defensive midfielder from England. Has the potential to be special. Let's take a look at no stats, obviously, but he's kind of lacking in pace. But the pace is really not that bad. He's a 69 pace. Simmons 73. Raymond Holta, he's got quite a bit of pace. He's got an 80 pace. So I think what I'm going to do, look at the difference. Simmons 7 years older than Cunningham, but look at Cunningham. He's already a 64 overall. So it won't be long before he surpasses Simmons. So what I'm going to do with Xavier Simmons, I'm going to put him to the loan list and let him get a chance with another team. Raymond Holta, I think he's peaked out at 29 years old. So I'm going to sell him, but before I sell him, I want to make sure that I get another central defensive midfielder. And so that's going to be the focus of my off-season. Because of what happened with Goretzka getting hurt, that really hindered us. And Mavropanos couldn't cut it. I even tried to put Duranville at central defensive midfielder. That was a disaster. He's not that. Right here, Afif. Right now, he's at the peak of his powers, so he's not going anywhere. Adeyemi peaking. He's not going anywhere. Duranville at 20 years old. He's going to get better. I think he was a little disappointing this season, but I think he'll make up for that. Murillo, I promoted him from the youth academy, but let's see, he's got a lot of skill moves. He's a left footer. I'm still debating whether to send him on loan or not. I might just keep him and use him for Carling Cup matches. And then, unfortunately, Goretzka got hurt, but I will. Obviously, I'm gonna keep Goretzka. And then this young man right here, Taner Setin from Turkey. He's kind of a smallish central midfielder, central attacking, but He's got some nice play styles, incisive pass, long ball. He can intercept. So let's see, and then he's got decent pace, uh, very good dribbler, and he's very, very agile. He's got 88 agility, and he's got really good ball control and a very good dribbler. So I'm kind of torn. Should I send him out on loan or not? I'd probably send him out on loan. Shabby Simmons ain't going anywhere. He's probably gonna be he'll be with this team for life. Almada house, especially the way his scoring was just really kicking up late in the season. So he's not going anywhere. Then you've got this young man right here, James Preston, 74 overall, 17 years old. So I think I might keep him and send Setin. I'll send Setin out on loan. Okay, oops, sorry about that. Let's go back here. Okay, I'll send Tenor Setin out on loan, get him some experience. I'll use Preston and then I'll use Murillo. They can be guys that I can use for the Carling Cup. He'll be back from his loan at Luton Town. Let's see. Okay, he's got 80. Very good. He's got 80 pace, so he's got speedy winger. He's got acceleration. He's got a lot of agility. Great ball control. Oh, he's got a great long pass. Okay, so he can do finesse shots and chip shots. So it looks like this young man is ready to come back off of loan, and it looks like we may looks like we might have something. We might have something here, and he's up his value up to 12 million. All right, but Estiani, he's got that something special. He's another one. Him, Simmons, Almada, they're not going anywhere. Neither is Bendel. He's showing great potential, scoring goals late in games when we need him to. So he's not going anywhere. Namwa has been very good. Not as much of a goal scorer, but I believe he led the league in assists with 18. So no issues there. Guillen Pinto. 17, he'll be coming back off of loan. Who was he loaned to? He was at Luton Town. I think with him, because of his lack of pace, I think he's going to be doing another loan spell. Just not, he's got a lot of play styles, but not enough. I don't feel he has enough pace. I don't think he's got enough of everything else to come to the team. So he'll be going back on loan. Okay, look at this guy, Dennis Martin. He's another one that I'm going to use for League Cup matches. Look at that pace, 83. He's a winger, 83 speed. Look at that's a lot of acceleration, agility, crossing, curve. And then he can do the chip shot, which okay. But I think he's ready to. Be in the first team. And then you have Sawa, who was fantastic as well. And then Palmer Hudson, he'll be he's transfer listed, so he'll be gone. So that's it. That's kind of what I'm going to start doing with this team this off season. I've got some scouting to do for really the only position that I'm going to need is another central defensive midfielder. I don't feel that I need to get anything else. Got enough wingers, got enough strikers, got enough regular central midfielders. It's basically just that central defensive midfield slot. So let's see. The assist leader was Nuoma. Let's see where is it that I can find the stats for? Is it here? Other leagues. Let's see. Doggone it! Every year I keep forgetting where to look for goals. Oh, never mind. I remember now. I just have to look at right here the standings. Statistician. No. There was a part where I could find the stats. It's not here. Doggone. Let me keep looking here. Let's see, was it no, it's not team management. That's okay. Every season I keep forgetting this. Okay, I did that with the roster. Oh, never mind. Here it is. Team stats. Well, hold on. Player stats. Let's see. For the Premier League, the top scorer was Holland. He won the Golden Boot. 26 goals, and he played every match. Saka from Arsenal, 25 goals. Salah for Liverpool, 22. Look at this. Almada had 21 goals total. Look at this. Nuama, 18 goals. Okay. Okay, not bad. And then Adeyemi with 16. Xavi Simons with 13. Okay, so the Golden Boot. The Golden Boot goes to Haaland, Nuama and Simmons, 18 assists and 13 assists respectively. Adeyemi with 10 assists, Almada with 9, Afif 8 assists. See Prestiani with 7. Okay, so the assist title goes to Nuama. Okay, outstanding. Emi Martinez, most clean sheets. Believe me when I tell you, we're 3, and that was the planches. But we're going to fix that next season. I guarantee you that. So Emi Martinez of Aston Villa with 13 clean sheets. That will change next season. I guarantee you. Let's see, Willick. We didn't have any issues with as far as yellow or red cards. Only had 1 red card the whole season. Okay. The FA Cup, Simmons had 4 goals. The Carabao Cup, the Super Cup, the Champions League, and Bolo, 13 goals. Let's see, in the Europa League, it was Osimhen. Then, okay, that's it. That's it for the team stats. So now, let's advance a little bit. Let's catch up on some of the scouting, some players that need to be scouted, and also let's find out who won the FA Cup and who won the Champions League. Okay, Osasuna, they want to take Xavier Simmons on a 1-year loan. I'm down with that. Okay. Give him a chance to develop. I got 3 players that want to speak to me. Let's see. Boss, I suppose I took a chance talking to you, but it seems like you were ready to listen to what I had to say. I respect that, and things really seem to have improved for us lately. I can tell it's a much happier dressing room now. Fantastic. I'm glad you came. I should be saying thanks, shouldn't I? It's good you were able to come to talk to me about the dressing room being unsettled. I respect you for taking that responsibility. The club could do with more characters like you, my friend. Okay, so it looks like the morale is higher. Okay, Pring. I'm glad you decided to put me up for sale. To be honest, I haven't really enjoyed playing here. Oh, shit. Really? Okay, well, you know what? I'm glad to see we see this the same way. I think you're better off somewhere, too. Okay? I think his time has come. But here's Murillo. Okay, I'll just put that I was impressed. Because I was. All right, so let's start... I gotta wait because I've been scouting a few central defensive midfielders. So I just really only need 1 player. I just need that, and then I just need another goalkeeper. Okay, so no, he's not surplus. He's just going on loan, people. Okay, that's the assist leader. That's no problem there. Okay, so looks like Napoli won the Europa League. So they beat Sporting CP 2-0. So we should know in one more advancement here. Who won the FA Cup and who won the Champions League? Manchester City in both of those finals. Bournemouth want to sign Cameron Pring. Not a problem. So he's actually going to be going to the EFL Championship to the relegated side. Right? I'll take that offer. So good luck to Cameron Pring. Okay, let's see. Almada. Thiago Almada has reached peak sharpness, so this really doesn't affect me that much since we're. Oh, I need to change it to balance. Excuse me. Balanced. Okay, I've got Samuel Ricci, who's one of the favorites. Let's see, from Everton, 40. He's going to cost me in the $40 million range. But he's kind of at the prime of his career at 24 years old. So, we'll see. I still got to scout some other. Still scouting some other players. Now this guy Abdel Kahar Kadri. He's a central attacking midfielder, but I'm telling you, I really think that he can do the job. I really do. I think he can do the job at a central defensive midfielder, but we'll see how much he'll cost me and yada yada yada. And so I've got some other options under this guy Anas Sohri, but look at the defending four. So he's basically someone who has no defense. So that's my issue with him. Or I can just, say goodbye to Duranville and give him a shot, but I'm not going to do that. Then you got Lavia, he can defend. Jamie Donnelly, he can, but we'll see. Southampton, who will get promoted to the Premier League, they are interested in Tanner Setin. That's fair. Let's delegate that offer. It'll be a 1-year loan with an option to buy. So depending on that, we'll see what happens. Vigoro, I'm gonna just gonna let him go. So let's advance. SV Darman, they want to take Setin on loan too. So okay, let's see what happens with Southampton first. Let's advance. Okay, I believe that's I don't know that. Oh, that's Xavier Simmons. He'll be gone for a year. Okay. Cameron Pring gone to Bournemouth. Okay, gotta send him out for a good price. Let's look at the inbox. The loan is done and Pring is gone too. So we'll get $3.5 million on our transfer budget. Let's see if we know who won the FA Cup and who won the Champions League. Okay, Manchester City. They beat Man United in the FA Cup. Then let's see, you've got the Conference League. Lens beat Copenhagen. Excuse me. Then you've got, where's it, the Europa League, which Napoli ended up beating Sporting. And in the Champions League final, not yet. That's still to be played on the 6th of June. So Manchester City did a cup double. They won the League Cup and the FA Cup. Can they win the Champions League? Okay, now I've got all these players right here. Okay, he's an 81 overall, $30 million, 28 years old. Pace, the pace is shit. On him, Anas Zaori, defending is a 29, so he's really not gonna fit the central defensive midfielder type role. So he's out of the question. Let's see, Jamie Donnelly, 42 defense, nope. 21. I mean, great pace, but can't defend. So I need some defending on that one. So no. Noah Mbamba. Okay, defending is decent pace. 21 years old with Manchester United. $7 million, no play styles, so not sure that he's up in the air. Abdel Qadri, defending is decent. I really like this kid. I really do. Something about him, I feel like he'll be perfect, even though he's an attacking midfielder. I think he'll do the job. I really do. Let's see. Let's go to Thomas Handel. Pace, defending. He's okay. $3 million. Not good. I don't think he's good enough. James McAtee. He's an attacking midfielder. The defending is shit. So he'll make a great attacking midfielder, but not a defensive midfielder. And then Paul Nebel, attacking midfield. He's a free agent. It cost me $11 million. So no. My issue with Eric Martel is that pace. He's a heck of a defender, but that pace is an issue for me. Let's advance. Should be able to find out who won the Champions League since it's June the 7th now. Said team Southampton have accepted the terms. So he'll be going to Southampton for a year. Vigoro is gone. And let's find out who won the Champions League. Manchester City won on penalties. So Manchester City, they missed out by 1 point on the quadruple. They won the Carling Cup, they won the FA Cup, they won the Champions League. But let me show you what happened in the Premier League. They missed out 1 point short against Liverpool. So they were 1 point short of a quadruple. So that has got to be disappointing. They were that close to being the greatest team ever. In real life, they won the treble, and they are one of the great teams of all time. But for this 2025-26 season, they missed it by that much, the quadruple, by just 1 point. So even though they had all that other success, that's got to hurt. Liverpool was able to hold them off. All right. So let's advance a few more days, and there's just obviously some more scouting that I've got to do. Guillem Pinto. Yes, Luton Town bought him. It's fine. Got an excellent deal out of him. Whoa, he bought him? I wasn't trying to sell him. Hold on. Carlos Pereira has agreed. Oh shit, that means that I should have recalled his ass. So they bought him. So now I need a left wing back. Well, shit. And Cameron Pring is gone. I mean, Giles has been phenomenal. Mora's gone. So now I need a left wing back along with a central defensive midfielder. Well, let's see, who else is on loan here? Let me just recall him. I'll take no chances. That's my fault. Okay, so I ended up losing 2 players there. Where did Pereira go to? What if I try to buy him off of AZ? Let's see. I mean, I can try. Well, I can try buying back and see what we can do here. Where's he at? Okay, let's see. Do I? And this is not. That wasn't smart business on my part. So let's look at the transfer hub. Bunch of center backs here. How much is he going to cost me? Well, you know what? I got another Brazilian here as a free agent. Then there's this guy. He's a right-footed. They're both right-footed. That's kind of odd. But this guy's relentless. Where's let me just fast forward a couple of days here. Oh, that was shit business on your part, dude. It really was. Okay. Got some final scouting reports though. Romeo Labia. He's gonna cost me $35 million. No play styles, but let's see. He's got okay pace, good defending. He's physical. Okay. Lucas Petrov. Pace. The defending's not that good. So he's probably out. Eric Martel. He's an 80. Defending is really good, but he has no pace. No pace whatsoever. So I'm not sure about him. But I mean, he doesn't get tired. That's for sure. So we'll see. We'll see about him. Players on international leave. That's for the World Cup. I'm not worried about the World Cup. Okay, let's start making some decisions here. Oh, but before that, okay, cancel that. Okay, so these guys are out doing their thing. Let's see. Oh, transfer hub. All right, let's look. Okay, I don't need any Pereira. How much would he cost me? Oh, I just saw. I screwed that up. I'd have to pay 15 million to get him back. So, you know what? I lost him. Haldata. He's an 81. I mean, he's a great interceptor, but that pace bothers me. What's his defending? 74 defending, but I can't. I need pace. I'm a stickler with pace. He'd be great, but look at that defending, 30. Donnelly, great pace, no defending. Petrov, no. Edmund Aldo, he's kind of, let's see, he's more of a flair guy. He's not like an interceptor or a strong defender particularly. Ricci, he fits everything, but damn, 50 something million, shoot. Then you've got Edson Alvarez, kind of the peak of his powers. The pace is an issue, but strong defender, strong defending there. Then you have Noah and Bamba, no playing styles really. Edson Alvarez might be the guy that I need. What about Lavia? He's going to cost me 35 million. Alvarez 42. The thing with Lavia, he has no play styles, but very strong, very strong. How strong is Lavia could end up being better than him. 35 million. Okay. You got Canales. Okay, he's more of an acrobat. He's from Colombia. Got a lot of pace. Oops, sorry. Got a ton of pace. And he's a free agent. This is an interesting. He could be basically. He could be basically the new Antuna, so to speak. Okay. I'm gonna take this young kid into consideration. He's a free agent too, so signing him would not be a bad idea. It's really come down as far as defensive midfielder to Lavia, Edson Alvarez, and Martel. But Martel, like I said, he's got no pace at all. McAtee, James McAtee can do a lot of good things, but look at the defending, 45, atrocious. Yusuf Kabadayi, a lot of pace. Look at the defending. He's not there to. He is not there to defend. That's for sure. That is for sure. I like this Canales guy as a free agent. Abdel Kahar Kadri, good for 17 million. You could probably do more with Canales. Then Martel, no. I mean, he's relentless and all that, but the defending is good. What is Lavia's defending? About the same. Pace. Shooting. No, there's no play styles for Lavia. But, I mean, he's 2 years younger. And then you got Gaetano, who really can't defend. Nebo can't defend. Branislav Novak, he's okay, but 20 years old. He's not as good as then there's this guy Martins. Okay, I might kill two birds with one stone here. I like him, even though he's a right-footed left back, which is kind of odd. And then I can get rid of these. Get rid of this transfer list right here. Okay, I might have just made things a heck of a lot easier. This guy, last Coin, he's okay defender, but look at that awful pace, so no. Machado. No. Freddie Potts. No. No. Amadou. Oh, he's from Belgium. For 24 million. No, I think I'm gonna try to sign Lavia. No, definitely not him. Malachi Bolton. No. Nicolas Dominguez. He's gonna cost me 40 million, but he's going to okay, I guess he signed for okay. He's 27 and he can do man, look at all the green he can do. He can do everything well. Or should I go with the young guy, Lavia, who can do everything well, really except shoot, so he's not going to be there to shoot. He's an 80 overall. Or should I go with this guy? Well, hold on, let me delete this here. Vega, all he can do is block, but hold on, this guy. Okay, you got Mohamed Kamara. He'll cost me 45 million. Nicolas will cost me less. But Nicolas Dominguez is a good shooter. Top of everything else. 42 million, huh? Gamara, let's get rid of. Get rid of him. Hold on, let me look up. Let me see if I can find any info on Nicolas Dominguez, because I might just go for him. No release clause either. Let's see. I might just go for him. Take my chances with 42 million. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for him. Let's go. So I'll try to make him my first signing of the off season, and I'm gonna try to sign him for 43 million. Let's see how that goes. I guess that's the manager. Well, let's try 40. Let's see what happens. They're going to want Goretzka, who got hurt. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to let Goretzka go. Because this guy's young. And Goretzka's coming off a serious injury. Ooh, I may have found another steal here. Wow, I can't believe they would want Goretzka with the torn ACL. But hey. Easily. Length of contract. 4 years. He's 27. Goretzka was like 31. Right? No release clause. Let's go straight to the money. Let's go $80,000 and let's let's go with a $120, $120,000 signing bonus. Let's see how that goes. $310,000 signing bonus. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So we've got a younger version of Goretzka. Very unfortunate that he got hurt, but Bergamo Calcio won him, so it was a swap. And we get $4 million back. Yeah, that's a B at worst. All right. Okay. And he'll be starting. Could have saved $6.4 million, but come on now. We've got a healthy player. All right. And now, okay, now I know, kind of know where to go with this. Let's see. Then Cunningham and Rimon Hoda are going to be the backups. So Dominguez, where's he at? Okay, he's not on the team yet, but beautiful. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful negotiations. Now I can really set my plan in motion. Let's see. Amadou for $20 million. No, because I'm going to put Cunningham in. And if I really want to, I'll just get a free agent. How much would he cost me? Oh, no. See, I like this. Alex Martins. He can be the left back that Ferreira isn't. And he's only 2 years older. Let's see, can he cross? Is he a good crosser? He's okay. He can do that whip pass. He's a free agent. Then there's this guy Ortiz. Jesus Christ. Another left wing back. I should probably sign both of them and have them just battle it out. I mean, they're not that far. I mean, these guys are not. They're not that. It's just Jose Ruiz is faster, but they're really not that much different. I should just sign both of them, and just let them have a battle it out to back up. Let me go back here and have both of them battle it out to back up Giles. To be honest, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this actually might work out even better, and they're both free agents too. So. Okay. Let's go. Let's sign both of them. That works out better for me too. Okay, so he'll be like a prospect and give him time to develop. No issues. So I'll rotate him around as the backups. He's looking for a 3-year deal. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, let's talk about salary. Signed. All right, one down, one to go on the free agent market. And I think I'm going to sign that Canales midfielder too. It's a free transfer. So that's going to be an A. Okay, the 20-year-old. Now let's get him. Sign him. That guy looks like he's my age. Gonna be a prospect. It's good. How many years? Give him a 3-year deal. Great. No release clause, no problem. I'm gonna offer him the same thing. Come on, bro, say yes. $12,000, 105. That's fair because he is faster than the other dude. So I've got cover. Got plenty of cover. Okay. Outstanding. Outstanding negotiations, Kevin. All right, there was another. No, where's that? That 18-year-old right here. I like this. He could be like another Antuna. Let's see. He can do chip shots. Kind of an acrobatic kid. Not that physical, but look at that speed. The speed kills. And he's only 18, so he's only going to get better. So let's give him a shot. Pump some young blood into this team. I'm going to be honest, he's going to be in rotation. Okay. 4-year deal, no issues. Offer you the same as the other guys. Let's go. $11,000, $100,000 something. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine because it's a free transfer. I think this kid can make an impact. Let's see what we got here. He could be a right back, maybe. Bro, I can put this dude. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do with Canales, though. I'm gonna put him as a right wing back, and I'm gonna get rid of that one we got, because he's a 70 overall. So this is what I'm gonna do. I just thought about that. Let's go to Squad Hub. Okay, so this kid right here, Canales, that I just got. Right, I've got Franco. He's a prospect. Let's look at his development. Oh well, shit. Never mind. Yeah, but he's like an 83 overall. Let's look at this new guy that we got. Canales. I mean, he's not gonna be a defender, but he's better.